everybody, tis I, Chrissy. Welcome back to another part of my Final Fantasy VI Let's Play. This is all in post-commentary, apart from the ending of this episode, because I done goofed. We're going to be doing a bunch of small things this episode. So first off, we're going to come just north of Narshe to where this curious little layout of trees are. And I'm going to quickly go and change my party, because this is going to be worthwhile in the long run. I don't care who I talk to, just talk to somebody past me. Please, just talk to somebody. Get down them stairs, Celeste, come on. Talk to somebody. Right, that's how we do it. Okay, so for this party, I want a very specific party because there's two things I want to do. First and foremost, yeah, I was just counting here to make sure I had all the party members, and I do. So, Sabin, Edgar, Gau, and what? Why are you hesitating? Locke, there we go. Right. I don't actually need a specific party for what I'm going to do first, but for the next part I am going to need a specific party, so that is why I'm setting it up as this party now. So I'm just going to quickly go and get myself all optimised. Okay, so now we're about ready to lift off. So we want to come to this curious formation of trees just north of Narshe. Make sure Sabin is in your party. No one else matters, but Sabin does need to be in your party for this to actually do something. Oh, Jesus. Really? A wild encounter now? Well, I suppose it's a new encounter, so I may as well show it. Crawlers. What are they weak to? I have no idea. Still have no idea. I didn't bother to look it up in my off time, and I don't think I have scan on any of these guys, so I can't find out. So I'm just gonna, like, put the incorrect blitz input in, apparently. Jesus Christ on a pogo stick. And Gau's poisoned, because of course he is. Why did I delete that audio file? I'm an idiot. So yeah, I'm just going to finish these guys off real quick because they're kind of getting in my way from what I actually want to do. And finally they're dead. Because I don't want to have to deal with crawlers. Or any of them for that matter. Okay. So just better cure Gau so I don't have to wander around and feel like I'm about to faint at any moment. I don't really have a whole lot to say right now. Just, yeah, like I said, I'm a bit annoyed with myself that this ended up being more post-commentary. Though, like I said, the end of this episode will be, like, proper commentary, so... Duncan! He's alive! It's Banon! Well, actually, no, it's not. It's Duncan. It's just a recolor. Wahaha! Why the surprised face? Did you think I'd gone? Duncan, I'm so glad you're safe. Whoa, Sabin, this can't be Tears? He thought you were dead! Can you blame him? Wahaha, nothing happened to me. The earth yawned right open to take me, but I scrambled to safety. That's not the point. He assumed you were dead way before all of that stuff happened. Sabin, it's now time to complete your training. Use these new skills to smash Kefka. Put him up! So we get to get a new blitz for Sabin. But we have to watch them beat each other up for a little bit first. Because, you know, Sabin beating up on an old man is always fun to watch. I did have this curious thought in my head. Was Duncan and Banon the same person all this time? That was the first thought that went through my head when I first saw this scene. It just... They're palette swaps, but it's just curious because Gerard was a palette swap of Edgar and it turned out they were the same person. I don't know. I call this the bum rush, and there has to be a better name for it than that, but I still love it even in spite of that. The bum rush. Go! Give Kefka the boot! And I still love Edgar's angry pose. He just looks so adorable. I can't take him seriously. Alright. Don't worry about me. Go! Destroy Kefka! Okay. Duncan, you don't sound too good, but... Okay, so that's one of the things we can do. We can get the Bum Rush, which is one of Sabin's best blitz moves. It is very powerful, very, very strong. But the other thing I want to do, in the post-commentary part anyway, is I want to head over here, to this little house right here. This is all plot. There's nothing in it that's like, you don't have to worry about battles or anything. But make sure you have this specific party with these 4 specific characters. Oh, hello again. Yep, you are tops. That's why we... Quick, fix that chair. Then you can use it to reach the roof. You don't suppose... Gao, could this be your father? Ooh. Come on, Gao, it's true, right? Father. Yes, this is definitely your father. Gao's father. Ooh, Gao. Right, let's go tell your father the news. He needs to know you're his son. Just a minute, we can't just go in there with you looking like this. I know, let's go to G-Door and give you a makeover. Ooh, scandalous. No, Gao, don't eat with your fingers. Yow. Don't say yow when you mean yes. Ooh. How do you like these? Wait, what about those? Oh well. Did you say something? No, nothing. Uh-huh. Which is it going to be? This is nice, but do you think it becomes Gao? Well... What? Nothing. What a jaunty hat. Not it. Wait a minute, where's the hat? This is it. We go to funeral? Perfect. Functional yet sporty. Done. I don't think... Whew, completely lacking in fashion. Excuse me, sir, could you order some clothes like the ones I'm wearing? Impossible. Setzer, how dare you think of sticking him in that kind of get-up? Well, it is Setzer. I got it. A tuxedo, silk hat, and a rose in his teeth. I think that's overdoing it just a bit. He should have a bandana on his head. What's so great about a bandana? Most of the time I see him tied around dogs at the beach. Hey, what do you mean by that? This little extra thing with Edgar and Locke isn't available if you don't have them in the party, but, you know, it's not necessary, but it's just a nice little extra. Okay, Gao, now any father'd be glad to have a son like you. Ooh. Excuse me, sir. Who blazes are you? Ah, the repairman. Sir, you had a son, right? You with me? Son? Right. The truth is he's alive. Come here, Gao. Father. What is this? What's with this son business? I never had a son. But now that you mention it, I once had a terrible dream. In it, a demon child was born. I grabbed the creature and rushed off to the veldt with it. It was crying like crazy when I arrived on the veldt. But sir, I left the child there, and without looking back I turned and started to run. I'm trying to tell you. Suddenly the crying stopped. I turned around and saw a frightful monster. Hideous! Still gives me the shakes. I give up. But you, young man, your parents must be proud of you. I still have dreams of that demon child. Frightening. Why, you old... He's completely lost his mind. Gao, I'm gonna clobber him. Wow. I'm sorry. Father alive, happy. Oh, bless Gal's sweet little heart. But yeah, doesn't work out. If we go back in and talk to him again, well, nothing really happens. Eh? Say, is everything fixed yet? That's all he says. Have you coming in from the side? Oh, come on, I found this funny when I first recorded this. It's like he doesn't know which way to face. But I don't think he says anything else, so that's really all I'm going to talk about with that. And I tried going out and in again to see if he says anything different or expresses any sort of guilt, but nope, nothing. So, now for the next thing I'm going to do, which I am going to cut ahead because I recorded it on a different day. Actually, first and foremost, I want to quickly talk about this part of the woods here. This is the dinosaur forest. Here you can battle really powerful encounters like the Tyrannosaur and the Brachiosaur. The Brachiosaur in particular hits like a truck. It is so strong, and yeah, I have no chance to fight it now. Oh, by the way, this is Phoenix, one of the best espers in the game. Cure 3 learned at a pretty good rate. Life 2, which completely restores life and HP and MP. Life 3, which you can cast it on a character that's alive. If they die, they will instantly be revived without you needing to cast life, which is pretty neat. So I like Phoenix a lot. You also learn Fire 3 at a better rate than you do on Tritox, so Phoenix absolutely worth your while to get just on its own. Just even if you never use Lock, you do it for Phoenix. But yeah, the dinosaur forest has powerful encounters. The Brachiosaur in particular has an item that you might win off of it called the Economizer, which is really overpowered, and I'm definitely going to try and go for one later on when I'm a bit stronger. But for the meantime, let's skip ahead to a few days later where I actually did manage to succeed with the recording. Okay, so I thought about it and I've decided that the last thing I'm going to do in this video is actually going to be something completely different to what I'd originally intended. I want to go to Narshe. Why? I've got a treasure hunter on my party. And, you know, said treasure hunter can now pick some locks and stuff. Sorry about that, I was just checking something. Let's head in here. And let's go and explore these buildings. If I can actually get past some of these bad guys. It doesn't matter. Let's just beat them up. There's actually not much I really want to worry about anyway. Not a whole lot to say. Let's keep going. First we've got the inn, which has absolutely nothing in it. Like, yeah, you'd think you could probably stay in there and lie in the beds and stuff. No, you can't. There is nothing in here that you can do, I don't think. Like, if there is, like, feel free to let me know, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Reasonably sure. Anyway, so, come up here, because this is one of the places you do want to go. You do want to go into the weapons shop. Trust me when I say this. You want to go into the weapons shop. Come round the back, because now we can actually do that. If we come down here, there'll be this old guy waiting for us. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to give you this. I ran a weapon shop for 70 years. This stone gives off an eerie aura. If I melted it and forged a sword, it'd be powerful. The sword Ragnarok is very, very powerful. I'm not going to dispute it. It's a fantastic sword, but I want to leave it as the stone. There is a reason for that. It is, you know, arguably, it teaches Ultima. Arguably the best offensive spell in the game. In fact, screw it. For me, it is the best. It is insanely powerful. Once you have Ultima, you got nothing to worry about. It's just insanely powerful. Yeah, I'm just going from like building to building, just opening them all up. I'm not gonna. I probably don't know if I'll be opening them all up. Just like the ones that matter. Though with that being said, this one doesn't really matter. You can't buy anything in Narshe anymore or anything like that.
Okay, so we actually want to come up here. I actually missed this on my very first playthrough. But you don't want to miss this building, because this building has something really good inside. Well, not at the moment. It's not going to be good at the moment, but it will be when we're through with it. So this guy. Take this. Curse shield. If we could break its curse, imagine its defensive power. Right. So, wait a minute. I want to equip it. Shield. The cursed shield is the worst shield in the game. Doesn't, like, add to any stat, it just takes away. It will also inflict nearly every single status ailment on you, like confusion and, you know, all that. It's, yeah. But, once you have battled 250 enemies with this shield equipped, you will break the curse. At that point, you would get the Paladin shield, which is the best shield in the game. So of course, I'm going to equip it to Locke. I want the Paladin shield. Did you say anything else? No, just the same thing. Right, we want the Paladin shield, and we want Ragnarok. Absolutely worth your time to come back to Narshe just for those two things. I think they're the only two things you can come back for. Jeez. But yeah, as you can see, literally, Locke is inflicted with everything going, it looks like. He's got Berserk, he's got Confusion, and yeah. Do yourself a favour, a big favour. If you are equipping the Curse Shield, make your life so much easier, equip a ribbon as well. Just trust me. You won't get rid of the counter. That will still be a thing. But everything else won't be an issue anymore. You don't have to worry about Confusion. You don't have to worry about Berserk. But yeah, 250 battles. To make this much easier, I recommend flying over to the Solitary Island and just roaming up and down on, like, the land there. The encounters there are absolutely pathetic. They can't really do much to you, and if you're worried about gaining too much experience off of them, don't, because they barely give you any. Like, they can't do much to you at all, making them a complete and utter joke. And, you know, it's still going to be a long grind, a tedious one. I'm going to do it off screen. But it's going to be worth it. It will be worth it, and it is the easiest way to do it. But anyway, that'll do for this part. Next time on Final Fantasy VI, I think we're going to do a couple of other small things. See you then.